Hello everybody, Twitch Nitro here, and welcome to Snapshot 14W07A. And all of its amazingness. So this video will be highlighting two of the changes, for me, two of the main changes that they've made. Now in the past I've showed randomizers and command executors, and I've made them very compact using command blocks. And in this new 1.8 snapshot, it's unveiled two very amazing things. The first is dispensers place command blocks now, and that's pretty cool. And the second is tile entities can be given to a player, or can be created in item form with this block entity tag, and that allows it to have predetermined data when you put it down. So this is just a normal command block, and it looks like that, but when we put it down it will already have a command in the command block. Amazing! Absolutely amazing. And forgive me if I sound a bit tired. I have been playing around with this for some time without taking a break, so yeah. So for example, that allows us to do this. This dispenser's just dispensed a command block, and the command block sets this block here. Now if we break this and do this again, it's different, because dispensers randomly pick which command block to place in front of them, which is actually an older dispenser function. However, using this, we can create all new uber powerful randomizers for maps. This is great, and they're very fast functioning. So this is just using the set block commands here, this example, and if every time I run it, it goes different. And the great thing is, I can do it really quickly. So what's going on with this randomizer? Well, all this is placing a redstone block here. The redstone block here allows a fill command, which sets redstone all along this area here. Now the redstone here obviously activates the dispensers, which would place a command block underneath, and the redstone line also activates this command block here, which fills the, I believe it's the area, it's the area down here, which we set with redstone. It resets it, and it also activates this, which changes the success count of this to 0, which resets this redstone comparator. Now this redstone comparator is here because we actually want to activate this down here as well, and this down here, in fact actually it might not be necessary because of that. Not entirely sure, but when I was testing I had to put that there, so yeah. So this comparator powers this, but this is already powered usually, and then goes through to this, which fills this section here with air, and then this command is simply just replacing the block here with this. So this is basically what happens. Resets. It happens all really quickly, and every time it has a different output. Now obviously the commands in the dispensers don't have to be set block commands. They could be set block commands for like redstone blocks to activate different things with each one, so it's like a 1 in 9, or you could take a couple out and have it 1 in 2. Yeah, or it could have other random commands it could send to scoreboards. Another thing I love about this is all you need to do to extend it is to place, or just increase your dispensers for infinity, well, in the loaded chunks until you have to use chunk loading mechanics. And then all you have to do is place these along here, and then that's pretty much it. And obviously, then all you need to do is change the redstone line so it goes down to the length of it, and the air line so it goes down to the length. It's really versatile, extremely great, really awesome. And even obviously, I could get rid of these 3 here and just have this, but yeah, using 4, it's just amazing. Right. Moving on, obviously with this new really compact randomizer, which allows us to do all the clever things, we also have new ways to execute blocks. So this is it here. This will take a number of command blocks that you put in it. Let's take some, no, not from there. Oh, if you're wondering why these don't run out, these command blocks are actually infinite stacks. So using MCEdit, I set the stack value to -1, so they'll never run out. So we can, yeah, we can do that as much as we want, and it'll never empty. Let's take some of these and some of these. There we go. And come over here. Now this is an executor, so you can have a randomizer go to the executor, and there we go. It's already working because of this. And yeah, all you need to do. Wait a minute. If I just fill this up and then fill this up as it goes along. And then what will happen is this will execute whatever command blocks are in there. The only the downside of this is it doesn't execute it in a specific order. It randomly picks which thing and executes it. But it's good if you have a lot of command blocks and limited space. If you want to activate all the command blocks, this will activate all of the command blocks. And it's brilliant because you can use a randomizer. You can use this randomizer to change the block data of the dispenser so it's full of the command blocks that you want. And then the dispenser will dispense the command blocks and run them immediately. Now what's happening here is obviously the comparator's picking up when items are then in the dispenser. This sets, I believe, this block here to air. Wait a minute, the only way to, there we go. Yeah, this sets a redstone block here again, so that allows the loop, so it will go into here, remove what was down here, place another one, and so it creates a sort of clock. This removes the command block, so this can activate again, and then this is the thing which actually sort of creates the clock and allows this to function. It sets a unpowered comparator here, so that's why this flashes, because this is resetting this each time. And this is actually switching as well, it's just happening very quickly so you can't see. And yeah, this will run all 40 of the command blocks, so every time, you know, you can have 9 separate commands in this, and then all of them will fire. And then over here, I have it so you can see all of them in sort of order. They function out of sync technically, but yeah. And so that will fire all those. So this is really amazing. I really love this update. just for these 2 commands, and there's other stuff as well which I need to play around with to do with scoreboards and stuff. But in my eyes, this is the major thing. The fact that you can create something which will just run all of the commands, you need, and a new randomizer which is incredibly versatile. One more thing before I go. If you want to execute your commands in order, like this, you can actually just use a chest on a hopper on top. It makes it slightly taller. Might not be as fit for purpose, or you could just use a hopper depending on how many command blocks you want. But you know, you can actually double this chest up as well, and that's that's pretty cool, because what you can do then is, if you have a randomizer, you could have each of these commands that run change the block data of this chest. So for example, yeah, I believe these are 2 different command blocks. If I put these commands here, I can, as you saw a minute ago, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, let's just do it to here. And if we take all of these out again, I can run this, like, the commands in order. So you can run, you know, 27 different commands in a specific order, and they'll all activate, which is immensely powerful, because this entire unit is basically running your entire whatever you want it to do. So yeah, that's extraordinarily powerful. You can basically have a map which is, or you can have an entire sort of game, or a map build itself, for example, just from having, I don't know, I mean, you could probably fit it in a 10 by 10, and have all of the different functionalities you require just run. I mean, it could build itself, you know, you could have, like, put redstone line here, put command blocks here, all of that sort of commands, and then you can make it so the last command block in this changes the block data to, let's say, if we had this as our example, it could have the last command block in the chest could set the block data for the next thing to run, and then that could set for the next one and the next one. So you can, yeah, amazingly powerful. All they need to do now is add a way for dispensers to dispense dispensers. Because the dispensers could dispense dispensers which could dispense command blocks, so it could randomly pick a dispenser, and then that dispenser could have 9 command blocks inside of it in tile entity form. Obviously there is some limitations. There is a limit to the size of the command you put into a command block, which is unfortunately at this point the only limitation for creating some truly epic things. Anyway, yep, that is me done for this snapshot video. I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a like if you have, and I'll see you in the next video. God, this is, some could say it's OP, but in a really cool way. See you, everybody. Bye.